Lamar Jackson, he cracked the code. He beat the Chiefs. He cracked the code. Never mind the 1-3 record in the playoffs. His 1 TD, 5 interceptions in the playoffs. He cracked the code. You got to beat the Chiefs. You cracked the code. Oh my God. I can't stand when these analysts sack Lamar and put him in the same class as Brady, Rodgers, Mayfield, or Josh Allen and Mahomes. He's not even close to him. Now the latest one when he throws interceptions is, oh, he's trying to do too much. He's trying to make a play. Anybody else, oh, it's a terrible throw. How about now he can run so good he doesn't have to be as good as other quarterbacks. He wins. And that is the goal, to win. But guess what? National football season, regular season, and the playoffs are different seasons. And they're different games altogether. In the playoffs, you got to have a good quarterback to win. Now, the Ravens should know that because guess what? They're 1-3 in the playoffs when Lamar Jackson plays. Guess what? Before Lamar Jackson came to Baltimore, they were winning Super Bowls. They were winning fucking Super Bowls. They were winning fucking Super Bowls. But now, they can't. They can't even win a playoff game. So if you crack the code and think beating the Kansas City Chiefs and Pat Mahomes is great, hey, more power to you. Keep spinning tires. That's all they're doing. He throws 2 horrendous picks to start the game. Then he throws 2 more on 2-point conversions. Now, I know they don't count them, Raven fans, but that just shows you he can't read defenses in the red zone. He can't read defenses, period. But he should have had about 6 interceptions that game. Tyrann Mathieu was dead tired. And if I hear one more fucking Raven or Lamar Jackson fanboy crying about Greg Roman's offense, do you understand Greg Roman had to devise a high school offense for Lamar Jackson to be able to fucking perform? Okay, he had to make a high school offense so Lamar Jackson could play. You couldn't put Lamar Jackson in any other offense. He can't run an NFL-type offense. You remember when Lamar Jackson tried to play from the pocket last year? You remember that? And he was watching my videos because I kept calling him out saying how selfish he was. I said, he's selfish. He's trying to show everybody he's an NFL quarterback. And guess what? He fucking sucked from the pocket. And then you know what happened? They needed the win. He went back to playing backyard football, and they won. He did carry that team into the playoffs by playing backyard football. I'll give him credit. He carried them into the playoffs by playing backyard football. Lamar Jackson tried playing from the pocket, and he couldn't do it. Lamar Jackson, if he ever pulls a hamstring or a groin, and he has to play from the pocket, you might as well start Trace McSorley. Because you don't have a chance to win. You know it and I know it. The guy's in his 4th year, literally, he can't throw a football still. He can't make NFL throws. I mean, how the fuck do you expect? Look, I understand. He played great Sunday night running the ball. But passing the ball, 18 of the last 20 plays the Ravens ran from the line of scrimmage were fucking runs. What's that tell you? That tells me the Ravens coaches know that he can't throw the ball. And they wanted to win that game badly. Hey, the Chiefs didn't care. Hey, they knew if they had it down to a touchdown, as long as it was within a touchdown, they knew Mahomes would go down and score. And guess what he did? He went down 3 plays later. They were about to score. They ran a run play to make Baltimore waste their timeout so they could score with no time left. And that dumbass Clyde Edwards fumbled the ball. Clyde Edwards cost him the game. You know, the guy that wants to be a female or whatever, he got that name, he uses his maiden name, whatever. Clyde Edwards. What a clown. If you don't fumble the ball, the game's over. We've seen that story before, too. So, and then Lamar, oh my God, he scores a touchdown to take the lead in the game. What's he do? A fucking cartwheel. You notice the Chiefs players, what they did? They ran off the field briskly and didn't shake hands. You notice that? You know why? Lamar's starting to put a target on his back now. Remember when he got the first down to clinch the game at the end of the game, 4th down and 1, he got it? He was like celebrating like they won the Super Bowl. He's putting a target on himself. Players around the league are getting tired of hearing how great this guy is when they all know that he's not great. I'm just tired of hearing them put this guy in the same class as Mayfield, Mahomes, Tom Brady, and Aaron Rodgers when he's not. He's not even close. He's not even Taylor Heineke is good. Taylor Heineke's better than him. Tyler, whatever the fuck his name is. The man can't throw a football still, and he wants to get paid. Listen, there's no NFL team in the right mind, and I hope they do, because I want him in Baltimore, going to pay a guy who can't throw a football in his 4th year $40 million a year. He's not worth it. Does he make plays on the field? Yes, he does. Does he win games for him? Yes, he does. But he can't win games in the playoffs playing backyard football. You know it and I know it. And that's why the Ravens have to come to their senses. Now, if they sign him, I do hope they sign him because he does help the Browns out. Because if the Ravens had a decent quarterback right now, they're going to the Super Bowl. Because Don't matter who they lose on offense, the running backs, receivers, they don't miss a beat. The running game's just as good. The defense, they lose 2 all-pro corners. Guess what? They don't miss a beat. It doesn't fucking matter. They just keep fucking playing. That's great coaching. It's great coaching that team has. So, I just ran put out front of that guy. The bottom line is this. The team, they need a quarterback. Sure, you're going to look good in the regular season beating a team like the Chiefs with no defense. They didn't care about that game. They knew they had the game won. At the end of the game, Pat Mahomes, they would have wanted Clyde Edwards from the ball. But in the playoffs, you need to be able to throw the ball, and this guy can't do it. Don't ever put it in his... And as long as they're going to keep talking about him like in the same class as Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, and Baker Mayfield, and Pat Mahomes, I'm going to keep making these videos because he's not even close to my guy. Not even close. He's more close to Tim Tebow. Actually... He was better than... No, Tim Tebow won a playoff game against Pittsburgh Steelers. So he's better than fucking this guy.